kabayan. So, based on experience namin, ito po yung mga initial steps na ginawa namin. Asking friends. So, lahat ng friends na nandito sa Canada, tinanong namin. Secondly is online research, lots of it. So, lahat ng website, lahat ng mga links na makatulong sa amin, tinignan namin lahat yan. Third is, nag-join kami ng mga seminars, lahat ng klaseng seminars, student pathway, mga jobs na related sa pag-apply, nagsali kami dyan, lahat. And fourth is, nag-join kami sa mga groups ng mga immigrants sa Facebook, especially mga forums kung saan marami kang makukuha doon ng mga information. So sa dinami-dami po ng mga pathways na nastudihan namin sa mga seminars na naatinan, sa mga forums na na-join na namin sa Facebook, nakapili po kami ng 4 na pathways na ipupurso namin. So i-discuss ko yan isa-isa sa video na to. So number 1 po na pathway na kinonsider namin going here sa Canada is the Express Entry pathway. So it is an online system that is used to manage immigration applications from skilled workers. So to discuss the details about it, Krisa will be sharing ideas.
Okay, so when it comes to Express Entry po, first and foremost, you need to check your eligibility. So number 1 na i-consider po sa eligibility is yung nationality, your age, your language ability, or yung pong sa IELTS na tinatawag natin, your family members. Based po sa experience namin, since ako po yung parang nag-try nung mga time na yon na parang nag-check ng eligibility namin ni Marvin, regarding po dun sa family members, parang chine-check po dun if you have a family member in Canada, parang it will be an additional points po sa Express Entry profile nyo. And then next po nun is yung education. So kung ano po yung narating nyo, like bachelor's degree. Sa case po namin ni Marvin, we are both bachelor's degree graduate. So medyo mas maganda po kung may higher pa po sana kami nun. So another po nun is yung work experience, tsaka details on any job offer if there is. So once you have checked your eligibility, meron pong tool doon dito sa link na ini-touch namin na makukompute nyo magkano yung magiging possible CRS score nyo. Ano po yung CRS? Yung CRS po is yung tinatawag po nilang Comprehensive Ranking System. Ito po yung nag-a-assess at saka nagsuscore ng profile. At saka dito po nyo makikita kung anong ranking nyo po do sa Express Entry tool. So, once you have decided, you get your documents ready po kung gusto nyo po dun sa Express Entry. So, Marvin will explain why we didn't opt to undergo the Express Entry po.
So, the very reason why hindi kami nag-pursue sa Express Entry is number 1, the education requirement. So, we don't have time to pursue master's degree or doctorate degree kasi we are both busy with our work. So, and secondly, yung age namin. So, according dun sa initial computation namin, hindi na masyadong malaki yung may bibigay niya na points for us to get a good standing dun sa CRS system. At the same time, yung work experience namin would not be enough para makapasok sa range na nakakuha ng invitation to apply. So, we opted out na maghanap ng ibang pathway. So, the second pathway po na kinonsider namin ni Chris is the International Student Pathway or the Student Visa. So, we joined a lot of seminars, hindi lang for Canada, for Australia, ibang countries, but alam naman po siguro ng lahat gaano kalaki yung needed na amount in this kind of pathway. So again, unfortunately, we opted out and tried to find another pathway na kaya namin when it comes to finances and other factors. So the third pathway po na napili namin based on the previous slides na na-discuss is the skilled worker pathway or the working visa. So sa tulong po ng mga friends namin sa Cebu, we were able to tap a very good agency based in St. John's. So, during po sa process ng pag-tap namin ng agency na yon is merong mga processes. So, meron kaming pinagdaanan na mga factors. Number 1 doon is the interview. You need to be interviewed by the HR manager ng agency. So, it's a midnight interview. Not really that midnight, siguro mga 10 p.m. Kasi yung office hours ng St. John's is almost 12 hours difference sa Pilipinas. So, yun, hinintay ko yun. And then, right after po ng interview is merong assessment. So, part ng assessment po doon is itatanong sa'yo if you are qualified for the jobs na meron sila na kailangan nila. So, your work experience, i-discuss nyo yun. At the same time, your financial capabilities. So, I will discuss everything in detail sa mga next na po natin na slides para po mas maintindihan ng lahat. Especially for those interested to come here in Canada. Not just watching. So, yung mga seryoso po na gusto talagang pumunta dito. So, and isa din during sa interview is open discussion. So, tayo as aspirants or yung mga gustong pumunta sa Canada is we have a lot of questions for sure. So, you can openly discuss that to the HR manager ng agency. So, it would be good if you have a list of your questions before po yung open discussion kasi may chance or may tendency po na mawawala ka. So, makakalimutan mo yung ibang questions mo. So, it would be good or I would suggest na mag-list po kayo ng mga questions nyo. Third is, right after nyan, pag na-settle na lahat, everything is answered, everything is kung ano siya, compatible baga. So, the HR manager ngayon is gagawa siya ng profile mo. So, during the creation of our profile, ang experience po namin ni Krisa is first, nag-provide po kami ng mga basic na information such as yung name namin, birthday, address ng mga pinagtrabahuan namin ng mga companies. So, those are just the basics. Tapos, eventually, naka-receive po kami ng further instructions from the agency in St. John's na mag-provide ng mga verified na mga documents. So, I will be discussing ano yung mga documents na yun na ni-require nila sa amin na kailangan namin i-secure within a short period of time kasi we are blessed po na yung job vacancy na yun na wherein nag-fit yung mga qualifications namin is medyo urgent siya. So, kaya pinapabilis yung mga pag-secure nila.
So, as mentioned po, ito po yung mga sample list na required documents na pinasecure sa amin. Number 1 is passport. So, based on experience, dapat yung validity ng passport is at least more than 2 years. Kasi in case na matagalan sa paglipad, at least meron ka pang buffer time. Kasi pag nag-expire yung passport, included po yung counterfoil or yung visa na nandun. So, babalik ka ulit sa hassles ng process ng pag-secure for a new visa. Next is birth certificate. Ang ni-require po sa amin is a copy from the Philippine Statistics Authority. But nag-ready na rin kami ng copy from the Office of the Civil Registrar. Next is marriage certificate kasi married kami. And then, all the employment certificates ng lahat ng companies na pinagtrabahuan namin for the last 10 years. So, one thing na important po dito is dapat yung pag-exit po natin sa lahat ng mga pinagtrabahuan natin na companies, especially if may plan na mag-abroad later or mag-migrate later, dapat po graceful ang pag-exit kasi mahihirapan ka pag-secure sa mga employment certificate pag hindi po graceful yung exit mo. Next is the trainings and award certificate. So, lahat i-compile lahat ng mga awards na nakuha mo. Kahit ano pa yan, punctuality award, like perfect attendance award, or any na award na nakuha mo, like
upseller of the month, lahat-lahat ikumpahan mo yan kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung mga certificates na magagamit mo later on. Next is the letter of recommendations ng lahat ng boss mo sa mga companies na pinagtrabahoan mo for the last 10 years. So again, pag hindi graceful yung exit mo sa company na yon, so mahihirapan ka rin sa pag-secure ng letter of recommendation kasi yung boss mo na yon, siya yung magsusulat ng letter of recommendation na you are a good employee and then you are qualified to be hired. Next is the bank certificate proof of funds. So sa gusto man natin o sa hindi, pag gusto natin pumunta sa Canada o sa ibang country, kailangan dapat meron kang nakahanda na funds for processing. Next is your diploma. So lahat ng diploma from elementary, high school, college, lahat ng mga courses na kinuha mo, kung second courser ka or third courser, dapat naka-ready yan lahat kasi i-attach yan sa profile mo. Next is your transcript of records. Since may diploma ka, dapat meron kang transcript of records. Next is the IELTS result. So sa case po namin, ang ni-require lang is at least band score of 5 sa lahat ng mga competencies, sa speaking, sa listening, sa writing, at saka sa reading. So we are blessed po na nakakuha po namin yan. And then next is the abstract of SSS contributions kasi aside from your employment certificate, your training certificate, your letter of recommendation, isang proof din na totoo yung mga work experience mo is the abstract of SSS contribution kasi kung nagtrabaho ka nga dun sa mga companies na yon, dapat may remittance ka sa SSS. Next is the NBI certificate. So needed yan for your background check kung meron kang mga records sa police or any other crime. And then finally is your updated na CV. So dapat yung pagkaka-organize mo sa CV mo dapat maganda. So merong mga website na pwede nyo i-research or i-check to see if yung CV mo is good na siya for application sa Canada. After ko po na secure lahat ng mga needed na documents na yun, so I received an instruction from the HR manager na I will be waiting for the schedule na job interview with an employer. So kasi isasubmit nila yung profile ko sa lahat ng mga potential employers nila. So may mga bagay po tayong based on my experience, may mga bagay po na kailangan tandaan for an online interview is number 1, it would be a late night interview. So dapat naka-ready ka, dapat hindi ka mukhang inaantok during the interview. Next is you must have a reliable internet connection para marinig nila yung boses mo at the same time marinig mo rin silang mabuti. Tapos yung flow of communication is hindi siya parang erratic. Next is you must have at least a good camera and a microphone kasi gustuhin man natin o sa hindi, tinitingnan po ng employer yung appearance natin. At the same time, they are listening doon sa natin, sa pagkaka-deliver natin ng mga answers natin. And then you must select a place where it is conducive for an online interview. So walang ingay, walang batang umiiyak, walang nagpupukpok, walang lahat ng mga sounds na hindi siya ideal para sa isang interview. So sa experience po namin, we were so blessed po after ng job interview. Sabi ng HR manager is I was hired current employer. So grabe yung pagpapasalamat namin. So after na ma-hire, sinabihan po ako na hintayin yung signed contract ng employer na i-send via email. Tapos pinirmahan ko yun. And then, so after po ng contract signing, yung na-experience po namin is pinagbayad na kami for application fee to the government. Kasi ang pathway namin is under Provincial Nomination or PNP. So included din is the processing fee ng agency, tapos yung mga documents, personal documents, application forms, and other forms na i-require kung needed. At the same time, yung meron ding online interview or sa case namin, may mga questions lang na sinend yung nomination officer namin. So, sinagutan lang namin yon, and we were so blessed na we were nominated by the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. After po na na-nominate kami ng province of Newfoundland and Labrador, so ang next na step na na-experience namin is yung processing ng work permit or ng working visa. So, part ng process na yon is pagbayad ng application fees to the government, pagbayad ng processing fee to the agency, tapos yung submission ng mga personal documents at the same time ng mga application forms na needed. So, you don't need to worry if meron kayong agency kasi meron din silang tinatawag na immigration consultant. So, siya yung mag-check ng lahat ng documents mo to see if meron bang mga errors doon sa application or sa mga documents na sinabit mo. So, yung last step po ng journey namin towards here in Canada is the application ng permanent residence. In our case, we have blessed na-approve po yung application within duration of the waiting time ng Senate ng IRCC sa amin. So, in this step, magbayad kami ng application fee to the government, processing fee to the agency, and then meron na namang another set of documents na kailangan i-comply, at the same time yung mga forms na kailangan i-fill up. So very very important po na i-check, i-double check, i-triple check, i-quadruple check lahat ng mga documents na isi-send. Maybe might be online or paper based, so but I doubt kung meron pang paper based ngayon kasi with this COVID. So lahat siguro ng mga application is online. Yung na-experience namin is paper based pa, so ang dami namin talagang pinirmahan. So yon, awa ng Diyos, we were approved and we landed permanent residence dito sa Canada. Confirm siya with the border officers ng Toronto, which is our port of entry. So praise God. Lahat ng paghihirap, lahat ng sakripisyo, lahat ng mga pinagdaanan na mga pagsubok, talagang worth it lahat. So sa mga kababayan po natin na gustong sumubok, so be ready po kasi meron po mga challenges. Everything is worth it. Very nice po dito sa atin. So thank you very much po for watching. We hope na meron kayong tutunan sa mga steps and processes. So
See you po on our next video, and we hope you subscribe, like, and watch our videos. Thank you po mga kabayan.
God bless you always, and sa mga gustong pumunta dito, see you
See you
here
here in Canada.
soon.